Who gets things done in your community? Who helps the homeless find food and shelter? Who makes sure your child is getting all he or she can from their education? Who helps veterans reintegrate into civilian life? Who improves your nature trails? Who rehabilitates historic community buildings? Who assists individuals with their transition from mental health facilities to independence in their community? Who prepares your children to be leaders? AmeriCorps helps make sure that these needs are met when the basic needs of West Virginia citizens exceed limited resources.
You need a team of people to help out raising just one kid. So the more people from a community you have involved, the better. And programs like AmeriCorps help bring those members of the community into the schools, into whatever location they need.
West Virginia does have a great need, especially with economic times as they are now. AmeriCorps is just that push to help get people in the right direction.
You may take for granted that these things will get done. You may think that they get done because it is someone's job. That is often not the case. When an organization determines that there's a compelling need in the community, which can be addressed through national service, they can apply to start an AmeriCorps program. Individuals who want to make a difference can apply to become AmeriCorps members.
One of the things I really like to hear is that I'm just graduated from college or I'm just in a transitional period. I'm looking to explore my options. And I think that's what AmeriCorps allows people to do.
I was looking for different everything. Nothing seemed to appeal to me, so I came across the Kids of AmeriCorps organization, and it just clicked.
And I was always told from my parents growing up, you better serve, at home first before you go out and do something abroad. So that really stuck with me throughout the years, and I came across the Appalachian Forest Heritage Area, and conservation's the main thing that I have focused on throughout my life, and just came together.
I was at a high school at a veterans job fair, and I saw AmeriCorps, and I began talking to the members, and they were telling me what they did, as far as working with the homeless and after-school programs. And I've always been a humanitarian at heart, and so when I talked to them, I was just so impressed by what they did. And then, of course, they began telling me about the education awards, and I was like, wow, this is exactly where I need to be. And so, I turned in my application, and there I was.
So what is AmeriCorps? AmeriCorps is a national service program that has proven to be a highly effective way to engage West Virginians in meeting community needs since its creation in 1994. These programs engage people of all abilities and backgrounds in solving community challenges. Each year, AmeriCorps provides opportunities for more than 80,000 citizens across the country, including nearly 800 AmeriCorps members in West Virginia, to give back to our communities, our state, and our country.
I like helping people. I love giving back. I love putting myself second, so it was fitting.
I love helping others and seeing that I'm actually making a difference. I like the service projects that we've done. Back in late October, early November, we did boxes for troops for supplies and things that the troops wanted overseas, and that was just such a rewarding experience to see all us get together and make these boxes so we could send to make somebody I don't even know across the ocean to feel a little better experience, to feel home. And so really rewarding.
More than 10,000 men and women from West Virginia have taken the AmeriCorps pledge to get things done for America since 1994. Since that time, AmeriCorps members in West Virginia have served more than 10 million hours throughout the state, helping to improve the lives of our state's most vulnerable citizens. Volunteer West Virginia, the state's Commission for National and Community Service, determines where AmeriCorps resources should be directed to meet state and local needs. Reasonable accommodations are made to ensure that everyone can serve. During the 2011-2012 program year, 53 of 55 counties in West Virginia were served by AmeriCorps members. Members help tutor and mentor students, provide children with nutritious meals, address the issues of homelessness and poverty within our veteran community, help conserve forests and preserve historic towns, recruit and manage volunteers, and much more.
We are here now at the West Virginia Mental Health Consumers Association, and we see all sorts of people that come in and need services, whether it's something that's a simple cup of coffee to trying to get basic computer skills.
Some of the things that I have taught on are respect, responsibility, and study skills. Because if you can't study, then you have a very hard time passing the tests and things that you need, and that carries over into college. So, I mean, if you don't have a good basis now, you can't have a good grounding later.
I've been a part of so much, but being in the classroom with the kids is my favorite. Having someone know nothing and then 2 months later be so excited about fighting non-native invasive species. I mean, the teacher, it was cute. I got an email from her saying after the garlic mustard challenge was over, you know, they're still talking about it. They're so excited for you to come back during the spring, and they had sleepovers where they'd compete and try to pull as much as they can and brought it back to the classroom the next day. And I was just like, wow, they're so excited about something, you know? Creating a concerned citizen and environmental steward, that's what we need.
During the 2011-2012 program year, AmeriCorps members reached more than 25,000 disadvantaged youth through its programs and recruited nearly 10,000 community volunteers to serve with them. What do AmeriCorps members get in return for giving a year or more of service to their community?
To join AmeriCorps, there's many benefits to it. You can receive an education award if you'd like to further your education. If you're of a certain age, you can pass your education award on to your children or your grandchildren. It is a year-long commitment. It's not a job. It's the same as a 9-to-5, but the benefits that you reap from it are a whole lot more rewarding.
I've grown a lot from AmeriCorps. Coming in, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do after AmeriCorps, but I stayed another year just because I had such a blast doing conservation education, and I really realized that that's what I want to do.
A year of service as an AmeriCorps member helps individuals build their resumes with valuable experience. Members also receive an education award to pay for college, graduate school, or to pay back qualified student loans. Members also benefit from training opportunities to help build teamwork, communication, responsibility, and other essential skills. Members in West Virginia earned more than $1.6 million in Siegel AmeriCorps Education Awards last year to help pay for college or pay back student loans. In 2012, the living allowance for AmeriCorps members was $12,100. The Education Award was $5,550. AmeriCorps service has a profound effect on members. National studies indicate that AmeriCorps members remain engaged in their communities after their terms of service end. They continue to serve as volunteers, teachers, public servants, and nonprofit leaders.
How much of our days do we spend sitting at a desk just doing computer work? That's what I was doing for the last few years, and I think AmeriCorps is a really great opportunity to take a step back, give to your community in small or large capacities, and learn a lot about yourself and the community and your community needs. I think everyone should do it at some point in their life, whether it's right out of college or later on. It's good to just give back to your community at some point.
I'm so thankful that I was selected after my interview to be chosen for AmeriCorps. It's like I said, one of the most amazing, incredible experiences I have, and it's something I will cherish for life, for the rest of my life.
Are you ready to be a part of a proud tradition of service? Are you ready to join AmeriCorps? Check out volunteerwv.org to learn more about AmeriCorps programs in West Virginia and what might interest you. Contact Volunteer West Virginia to learn more about opportunities by calling 800-WV-HELPS. Go to AmeriCorps.gov to search for opportunities, fill out and submit your application to serve.